Right now at 4:30 on this 9/11/2015, a live look at a very busy radar screen. Heavy rain moving into much of Maine just in time for the early part of the morning commute. So take note. Good morning, everyone. I'm Lee Nelson. Again, it is Friday, September 11th. We do have the day's top stories in a moment, but first let's get right to Todd, who's tracking this soggy weather this morning. Hey, Todd. Excellent. Todd, thank you very much. See you in a bit. Around the country, people, of course, are pausing in moments of silence to remember the lives lost on 9/11. In New York, near the Memorial Plaza, there will be a traditional tolling of the bells, moments of silence, the reading of the names of the nearly 3,000 people killed there in Manhattan. In western Pennsylvania, the Flight 93 National Memorial near Shanksville will mark the completion of its visitor center there. Here at home in Maine, there are several ceremonies happening statewide to mark this day of remembrance as well. In Portland, city officials, along with fire and police department officials, will gather at Fort Allen Park for a wreath-laying ceremony. It's at 8:30. A moment of silence is planned at 8:46. In Lewiston, the fire department will host a ceremony at its central station on College Street. A moment of silence will happen with bells at 9:58 and again 9:59, the time of the South Tower collapse. The Central Fire Station on Minot Avenue in Auburn will also have a remembrance vigil starting at 8:30 this morning. And a memorial service is planned outside police headquarters and City Hall in Portsmouth, also to honor the memory of the fallen heroes and victims on that day. That service starting at 8:46. And as always, the Freeport Flag Ladies will be doing a special 9/11 remembrance at the Freeport Fire Department. There will be a presentation of wreaths from Wreaths Across America. That happens at 9:15. Well, with Tom Brady on the field once again, the New England Patriots focus on nothing but football. Lee Goldberg gives us last night's game highlights from Gillette, where the Patriots opened the 2015 season.
It was quite a night at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough as the Patriots opened up the 2015 season against the Pittsburgh Steelers with a nice 28-21 win. There was a lot of celebration. The banner for the Super Bowl last year was raised before the crowd of 70,000 people. And then there was actual football to talk about. Let's go right to the highlights of this one. And boy, the fans were fired up to see their team run onto the field for the very first time in quite a while. And then there was no scoring. And then in the second quarter there was. Tom Brady finds his favorite target, his tight end Rob Gronkowski, for the 16-yard touchdown. 7-0 Patriots in front. Then it's Brady to Gronkowski again. This time 6 yards out, and it was 14-0 Pats in front. We go to the third quarter now with the Patriots up 14-3. Brady will connect with another tight end. This time it's Scott Chandler. He brings in the 1-yard touchdown to make it 21-3. We go to the fourth quarter. Pittsburgh got to within 21-14. Dion Lewis takes the ball down to the 1-yard line. Now he fumbles. Gronk recovered it at the 1. They thought it was a touchdown, but it turns out to not be a touchdown. So the Patriots got the ball from first and goal at the 6-inch line. And a few plays later, Brady to Gronk, his third touchdown of the game. 28-14 at that point. Turned out to be a 28-21 final score. Patriots pick up the win. After the game, a very happy Rob Gronkowski talked in the locker room.
I mean, the banner's pretty awesome. We had a great team last year, but it's a new year, it's a new focus. What's so sweet about tonight was getting that win tonight. It wouldn't have been that great of a night. Nothing makes it better than having a win when you play the game of football in the NFL.
After not playing all preseason, you just seem to pick up where you left off at the end of last year. How did you get out there and play?
It felt great to get out there, no doubt. It's great to play the game of football again. Not playing all preseason. I mean, first game of the year. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I was in top-notch shape. I mean, it's different when you go out there and you play for real versus people, versus other opponents that are very good. So definitely a little rusty at some spots and can get better. Just got to work, keep working hard, and keep improving.
So Festivus Maximus at Gillette Stadium as the Patriots open the season with a win. But if you talk to all the guys in the locker room, you know what they would say? We're on to Buffalo. But they've got some time until that. In fact, a week from Sunday. That's it from Foxborough at Gillette Stadium. I'm Lee Goldberg, hoping you have yourself a fabulous Friday.
Now we can. Pats fans are pumped. Grady Trimble shows us how the fans are taking the Patriots win as the start of the new season.
through the ups, through the downs. It doesn't matter. I'm rooting for the Patriots.
No fair weather fans at Gillette Stadium for the start of the 2015 season. After a stormy offseason, Pats fans say a little bit of rain can't stop them from showing up to support their team.
This is my natural hair.
Fans like Robert Tessier, or as he likes to call himself, Crazy Bob,
Oh yeah!
are happy Tom Brady was able to hit the field Thursday after a judge overturned his 4-game suspension.
Well, there's no reason for the suspension. There's no reason for the taking of the draft picks.
Bob Blackwood's a lifelong Pats fan from South Portland. He thought he'd get to spend the offseason celebrating a Super Bowl win, but instead his wife Jill says he spent it going over the Wells report.
Reading it meticulously with a yellow highlighter and fuming over certain parts of it.
She's happy that's behind them.
I was waiting for it to end. I was sorry it took so long.
For another group of Mainers, the start of a new season means spending time with family. Tracy Russo has been meeting her brother, who lives in another part of the country, in Foxborough for the first game of the year for 15 years.
It's meant a lot to us over the years because we've always had distance between us. So
we've been coming here for 15 years every
year.
Pats fans know all eyes will be on their team this season, but they say Patriots Nation is as strong as ever. Just ask Crazy Bob.
We're going to put it on our shoulders. We're going to push forth, carry forward, and use that as motivation and fuel.
It's Grady Trimble. Now, Tom Brady showed he's not distracted by all the off-season controversy, and the fans once again showed that they will go through the storm with him and the team. All right, how about a 60-second check of some other headlines from around the nation and the world? Police in Phoenix confirmed there have been 11 vehicles hit in a series of freeway shootings, most of them happening along I-10 there. Now, there have been no injuries except for a girl who got cut by shattered car window glass. Investigators are appealing for help through social media, news conferences, TV interviews, and billboards on the freeways. Helicopters have been flying up and down the interstate. Officers have been monitoring live surveillance video from every freeway in Metro Phoenix. A sheriff's SWAT team in Los Angeles County shot and killed a man who ran into a crowded restaurant with a gun. Investigators say he was holding at least 4 hostages when he was shot and killed. A lot of the customers and workers had run out of the restaurant about an hour earlier when the man first ran inside. He had just led police on a long car chase and had fired shots into the air before running into the restaurant. And beginning next week, President Obama will be free to start scaling back U.S. sanctions against Iran. The Senate voted to uphold the Iran nuclear deal. A disapproval resolution for the agreement fell just 2 votes short of the 60 needed to move forward in a victory again for the president. But back to Maine, a man from Freiburg is accused of kidnapping and raping a teenager he met on the internet. Freiburg police arrested Andrew Connolly yesterday. Police say he brought the 18-year-old to Freiburg just a few days ago. The girl managed to contact a friend via social media to alert police that she was being held against her will and forced to have sex. Police found the teenage girl inside his home on Main Street Wednesday night. Connolly is now in the Oxford County Jail. The girl was taken to the hospital for treatment. In the case of a man accused of murder, the state is looking to give him psychiatric medication against his will. Leroy Smith III is accused of killing and dismembering his father last year. This happened in an apartment in Gardner. Now he is in Riverview Psychiatric Center in Augusta. He's been declared not competent to stand trial. The prosecution says a medication would help make him competent to stand trial. We're learning more now about the man killed in an accident at Bangor Raceway. Officials have released his name. For one, Edwin Reynolds of Machias. He died on Wednesday when he was hit by a vehicle that hauls the starting gate. Co-workers say he worked for 21 years as the ground supervisor there. He was the backbone of the raceway. They describe him as a man who would go above and beyond without being asked. He enjoyed the little moments in life too, and that made everyone around him happy.
He enjoyed everything. He enjoyed the day. He enjoyed the people that surrounded him. He enjoyed his environment. I can't recall seeing him down about anything, and that's contagious to be around.
Now, Hollywood Casino is postponing all horse races until October, and the accident is under investigation. It's 4:42. We'll take a break. It's pouring out there, but at least the sticky weather isn't going to stick around too much longer. Todd's got the forecast next.